Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Magic City Highlight. All mutuals. Yeah, I know. I already messed up the intro. Well, I'm not used to having the audio input that I have here today, which is okay. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman. And together, we will cover this Passover edition of 8 Pari-mutuel games. All mutuals wagering is now open on today's game. Wow, it's all just not working right. Pari-mutuel wagering's opening on each of today's games. Each game has win, play, show, Quinella Exacta, Trifecta, and Quinella Wagering. Mighty Ocho begins in Game 1. Daily Double begins in Game 1. 2 pick threes, an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. Early pick 3, games 2, 3, and 4. Games 6, 7, and 8 is the late pick 3. High Five begins in Game 3. Play the High Five. Correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly. Sorry, I was distracted by another magnificent song. This song, so we'll say it into the microphone. There's a song playing in-house. Mike Diaz is feeling a little frisky with music, which we don't normally play when we don't have people here, but he's playing Gordon Lightfoot's Carefree Highway, and he knows that there's a particular lyric in here that's coming up that I absolutely love.
We got to listen to what would that be?
Let's just listen along.
I wish we could play it for you guys.
Well, no, they think back. Turning back the pages to the times I love best. Now, Andrew, listen in. Andrew, pay attention.
Yeah.
Now, the thing that I call living is just being satisfied that I got no one left to blame. Imagine reaching a point in life where you no longer hold anybody responsible for anything other than yourself. Imagine that. No teacher, no parent, no relative, no financial advisor. Imagine getting to a point in life where you blame no one for anything. All right, we're stuck with the philosophy.
Yeah,
we talked about the High Five beginning in Game 3. It has a $2,000 guarantee. There are no scratches in today's performance. Today's performance is scratch-free. Online wagering available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. Steve M. says, would that mean all friends and family are gone? You know, it's funny. If you blame friends and family for some of your problems, which many of us, including myself at different times in my life, have done, then, yeah. It's funny. It's like I didn't get a respect for Gordon Lightfoot's music until like 40. Yeah. Until I was after 40. And I started listening to his lyrics. And then, I mean, just this song, of course, is great. If You Could Read My Mind, just gorgeous. Yeah. And the Edmund Fitzgerald. In fact, between games, well, actually, yeah, Mike, how about between games 1 and 2, the Edmund Fitzgerald? Tells the story about an iron ore ship that sank on the Great Lakes. You wouldn't think you could make that interesting, right? But put a beautiful melody behind it, and you can. Right about the time is now when Director Anthony's saying, what the hell is going on?
We're
way off
We're off today. We're off today.
Even you can't keep up?
I'm with you. I mean, there's just a lot going on. I'm trying to listen to the lyrics. I can't really hear. You know, it's a whole thing. You know.
Andrew, how are you?
I'm doing well, Stu. It's good. It feels like a good Monday. I have high hopes for today. Good energy in the building.
There is.
A lot of smiles, a lot of laughs so far. So, you know what? Hope that carries over to the court. We'll toss it to video here. It's 5 minutes before we forget. This one will explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, will be spectacular 7 scoring.
spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're back here, folks. 4 minutes from the start of our first game of the day. A lot of good stuff. A lot of folks in the chat as well.
Steve M, Mo Crank. Steve M, what were you sipping this? Nothing. That's one. Drinking before or associated with work. And actually, this past year has not been a big drinking year for me. Yeah, just one of those things. Kind of came on with COVID, and now for the most part, I still enjoy the flavor of mezcal. I still enjoy the flavor of bourbon.
Yeah, sure.
But whereas it used to be a weekly thing a year ago, no longer the case.
That's good. It's going to be a good day.
Stu has his 4 cups of wine. Oh, associated with Passover. No, there's been absolutely no drinking. There are just some days. Look, when you have a mood disorder like myself, which is ill-defined, you just kind of, poor Andrew just kind of takes it on a day-to-day basis.
You know what? It's okay. It's Passover.
It is
The
Passover.
vibes are, you know.
Happy Passover to those of you who celebrate Passover. Observe Passover. I guess observe Passover is a good way of putting it. John Carrollton, good morning. How are you?
You supposed to fast for this, Stu, or no?
I don't believe that
I don't
there's
think
any,
so, right?
No, there's a Passover
Yom
meal.
Kippur
and at the
is some of
Passover
that,
meal,
yeah.
you basically tell the story of Passover. There's some questions that are asked. Why is this night different from all other nights?
It's the only thing I know. Manish Tanai, Halila Hazet. Why is this night different from
Exactly.
all others? That's all I remember, and that's it. That's all I can give you.
Very for Snickers. Eat away. Shalom. Very
Eat away. Good. I got a sandwich here, and now I don't have to feel bad about eating it.
No, I do remember having some beautiful Passovers when I was a young man. A lot of fond memories with family. No question about that. And hearing the story, the wise son, the wicked son, and the son that's not all there, I guess is the best way to put it.
As a kid,
They all ask, why tonight? Why should we? Why bother? And then, because this is the story of how our people exited bondage. Trusted in God, followed Moses.
Yeah, you see, it's a good occasion. You see a lot of family. You see some friends. Personally, as a competitive guy, I love the Afikoman search. That was my favorite part of the evening. And there was, it wasn't a bad price. It's at least a 20,
Do you know when the Afikoman got
I said, I'll take it.
Do you know when the mystery that, so I was the only child and only grandchild on both sides of my family, so by definition I was the youngest and only kid at the table. So those were some fairly intense, those were some fairly intense. And no one in my family really knew how to deal with kids, so, that was the 70s. Anyway, besides the point, the last Afikoman thing, for those of you who know what it is, with 0 minutes to go. Let's begin. For those of you who know, is something is hidden, and then the kid finds it, and you go, hey, you get a reward for it.
It's like an Easter egg hunt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I went looking for it, I found it, and no one remembered they were supposed to give me anything. And someone just, reached in their pocket and was like, here's my bucks. It's like, this is all kind of just nonsense.
Yeah. Game 1, Stu. Let's play
Time to
some
begin our
highlight.
first game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving red shirt to post 1, CRB. Receiving blue post 2, Flores. Here's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Flores. Here's CRB. Rebote left side to the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 2. White shirt to post 3, Kubala receives. There's a catch by Flores, backhand. Rebote left side. That hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. Point 3. Well, now serves the green shirt to post 4. Tennessee receives. That's Barry Sneakers, not Snickers. Got it. Sorry about that. Here's a backhand by Tennessee. Tennessee on the catch. Here's the forehand. Rebote left side. Tennessee gets in there, takes it on the forehand. That was pretty clean, actually. Here's Kubala, backhand from the 9 line. Rebote forehand by Tennessee. That's in play. Rebote left side, hooked into the floor. Point 3. They're on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5, El Barba. Here's El Barba on the backhand. Rebote. Forehand. That cleared the overhead screen. Here's El Barba. Point 5. Yellow shirt to post 6. Jedden receives. There's a backhand by Jedden. Rebote, left side by El Barba. Jedden makes the catch at the 10 line. El Barba just make the rebote straight up the middle. Jedden's there. Point 6. I think he's still waiting for a hand, but apparently we're not going to do that. Sorry, Barba. On behalf of the program, I apologize for Jedden's rudeness. He'll now serve, and Juice will receive. Here's Juice from the forehand at the 8 line. Robote, left side. Scoop attempt, miss. Point 6. Jen with 2 points. Purple shirt, post 8. Here now to complete the first round and receive. We have Cool Fitness. Here's a backhand by Jed. Cool Fitness on the catch. Juggling. That ball bounced in the cesta. Point 6. Here's post 1, CRB. One. Here's post 2, Flores. Here's a backhand by Flores. CRB's there. CRB midcourt with a hop. Flores makes the stop at the 9 line. Here's the backhand. Drop shot attempt from the 7 line. Lands low, point 1. 1 with 4 points. Here's post 4, Tennessee. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. Out. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1. CRB trying to stop him. Kubala. There's a backhand by Kubala. CRB on the catch. Robote forehand. Scoop missed. Point in game. Post 1, CRB. 6 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 163. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 1, CRB. Taking second, post 6. Jed coming in third, post 3. Kubala. 163, the official order finished for game 1. $2 Quinella 1-6, 23.40. The trifecta 163, 131.80. Cello A drawing 1 to win 920. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, and points will double after the first round of play. Game 2 begins the first of our 2 pick 3s. To play the pick 3, correctly pick the winners of games 2, 3, and 4. Post time for game 2, 7 minutes. Good luck. See, the inconsistency, Andrew. I was expecting the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald to be played here on the inside, and our DJ is off elsewhere.
Not here.
It's all right, but isn't that a good line?
I do like it. You know,
I
one of those things. You reach an age and you start listening for the lyrics. You know, as a kid, you hear beats and you get attached to that. But you listen to lyrics of songs, even as a kid. Ooh, they're saying that, or it goes both ways, positively and negatively.
100%.
Some good stuff there.
Well, some lyrics are better than others. There's no question about it.
He got. Got everyone singing in here. Everyone's going here, Stu. What a day.
Oh, we got James Taylor playing now. Fire and Rain?
Yeah, I know this song.
Of course you know
Yeah,
this
is a guy.
No,
I couldn't tell you James Taylor, but I know this
well-written song. I was actually having this conversation. Folks in the chat will agree. You know, they like us to talk about this stuff.
Sure, yeah.
A well-written song will last forever. Point being, Beethoven, Mozart, you don't even necessarily have to be into classical music. Yet if I go bum, 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 you've heard that somewhere, right?
That's Beethoven?
No, that's Mozart.
Ah, damn.
That's all right.
I had a 50% chance.
No, that's all right. But I'm saying, you know this tune that was written a few hundred years ago.
Yeah, I do.
So,
Yeah,
good music transcends time. That there's no question about it. I'm not just talking about music that was written in the past,
No.
music that's written today.
This is a good. When was this written? This is a.
70s at least, but I believe you would go back to about 1970. Now, the funny thing about this is, so James Taylor's an American artist.
Right.
One of the original, you're talking about singer-songwriters. So there was a period of time in music history.
Yeah.
And, if you study the history of music, where, songs were written and then you had people perform those songs. Then people who performed their own songs were kind of this unique, who would sit there with the guitar.
Right.
James Taylor, Gordon Lightfoot. I mean, there's a list of who the singer-songwriters were. And James Taylor is one of the most prolific of them. Beautiful lyrics.
This is a good one. Everyone knows it. Yeah.
I guess Bob Dylan would be the most famous. He'd be like the original. He'd be the
heard of him
prototypical
too.
singer-songwriter. Dylan for some people is an acquired taste. Then they'll hear of all of Dylan's catalog, they'll hear one or two Dylan songs. They'll be like, "Wow, that's genius."
Yeah.
They may not like everything, but I'm one of those people. I don't appreciate all of Dylan, but I appreciate some Dylan very, very much. We have a video that we played, don't we?
Yes, we do. Game 2. For any new highlight fans out there, this video will explain how the sport is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And back here now, 2 minutes from the start of our second game.
Yes, there will be. Yes, sorry. Actually, this taps into exactly what Jatner was talking about the other day. Is that if we played this music through YouTube, they'd shut us off, which is what they did, I think, our first or second time that we had the YouTube channel. And they weren't happy with this music. Using copyrighted music is a problem.
Yeah.
We acknowledge that. And for someone who has as many followers as we do, it can also be a problem. It can also be very expensive, adding an additional cost that, the program does not need right now. But for folks who come, and even though we're closed to the public, we have 2 special guests here today. They're sitting out there. And it's kind of, I'll be honest, it's kind of pleasant to have the music on in the background.
It's soft music, though, We're not listening to that banging music that the kids, nowadays. It's boom, boom, bang,
Well, I don't have to tell you where
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad music. I just don't enjoy it. That's the best way I could put it. There's just this after like the 4th minute of doom, 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 doom. I find that my heart is beating in rhythm to it and my head is pulsating to it. And I don't have enough medication in my system to get me through that.
Yeah.
So I begin to look for the exit.
It's just calming, When you play that upbeat music, as you said, maybe it gets you going.
No question about it. That's why clubs play it. I mean, and there are clubs that specialize, in this. They don't really so much exist anymore, I guess, more by history. Like the coffee house scene.
Yeah.
I mean, that's long past, but that's predated hippies.
Let's say you go to a restaurant, they have soft music playing at a low volume. It's enjoyable with the conversation.
Especially really good songs like this, Joni Mitchell. I mean, these people who were mentioning, it's all
good stuff.
Spot on. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin Game 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt at post 1, Flores. Receiving blue at post 2, El Barba. Here's the serve. We begin. El Barba winds up with a light touch. That bounces twice before it's caught, point 2. El Barba first up on the board here in our second game. Here's the white shirt at post 3, worn by Anderluck. El Barba with a fine catch at the 12 line. Here's the backhand. Anderluck from the 7. That backhand hits the overhead screen, point 3. Green shirt at post 4, Tennessee receives. Rebote forehand to the inside. Tennessee moves up on it. Anderluck from the forehand at the 10. Big backhand. That hit the overhead screen above the 9 line, point 3. Black shirt at post 5 receives. Jedden. Beautiful catch by Jedden at the 12 line. Here's Anderluck from the 10. Backhand by Anderluck goes wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Jedden saves the rebote high on the left side. Beautiful catch by Jedden. There's the backhand. Rebote left side with a light touch. Jedden on the catch. Oh, the tip ball at the 7 line, point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. Cool Fitness. Point 3. Pink, post 7 CRB receives. There's a backhand by CRB. Anderluck makes the catch at the 10 line. CRB going for the rebote save. That's the overhead screen, point 3. Three posts has gone 5 straight. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple post 8, Juice. Ball tipped on the forehand of Juice. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Anderluck has gone 6 straight and has possible game point. Trying to stop him. The red of post 1, Flores. Here's a backhand by Flores. Anderluck's there. Flores goes deep. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Flores on the catch. Backhand to the inside. Scoop attempt is tipped. That is point and a perfect game for the white shirt of post 3, Anderluck. 3 wins it 2 places. 4-5, 6-7, 8-1, pair off and playoff for 3rd place. 4 first serves to 5. There's a backhand by Jedden. Robote forehand by Tennessee. Jedden, tough catch at the 9 line. Big right side. Tennessee, Robote to the overhead screen. Point 5. 6 now serves to 7. Cool Fitness on the catch. Here's the backhand. Good catch by Cool Fitness at the 9 line. CRB winding up. Costello 2-all lands in and scores. Well thrown, point 7. Eight now serves to 1. The winner of this point meets 5 and 7 in the continuing playoff for 3rd place. There's a backhand by Flores. Juice on the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Flores on the catch. Here's Juice. Backhand from the 11. One. 5-7-1 now playing off for 3rd place. 5 first serves to 7. Powerful Rebote thrown low. Good read on that Rebote by CRB. Jedden takes it on the bounce at the 7 line. Point 5. 5 on the board, 4 points. Here's post 1, Flores. Here's a backhand by Jedden. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Jedden makes a catch. Third place finish for post 5, Jedden. 3-2-5. Unofficial order finish for game 2. $3-2-5, the official order finish for game 2. $2 Canelo, 2-3, $31. Trifecta, 3-2-5, 116 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 3. Game 3 begins the high 5 of 4 today. High 5 is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the high 5 for today. Post time for game 3 in the high 5. About 7 minutes away. Good luck. Backhand by Jedden. Tennessee goes to the floor, throws a 2-all. Jedden's on it. Hard throw, scoop by Tennessee. Tennessee back to the outside. In the air at the 11 line. There's the backhand, caught by Benny. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote forehand thrown hard by Douglas. Benny's on it. 2-all by Benny. That is a beautiful Costalo 2-all. Backhand by Ratz. Tennessee is there. Backhand from the 11 line goes deep. Rebote. Whoa, no Rebote. Ratz cut it off. Late for the big bounce. Manu backs up to the 10 line, makes the catch. There's the backhand. Rebote left side again to the inside. Catch by Manu. He winds up. There's the 2-all. That scores. Rebote left side. Catch by Inaki. 2-all, scores. Gochetti.
Robin with a fine catch at the 9 line. Powerful throw to the outside. Gochetti is there. That ball is absolutely in play. Here's the rebote for Aratz. It passes. That's nice. Rebote left side by Nicholas. Aratz with the scoop. And the Costalo 2-wall. My, oh my. Forehand rebote by Manu. Rebote left side by Douglas to the inside. Manu takes it on the forehand. Outside placement is the shot. It's stopped by Douglas. Karam is the shot. It scores. Backhand by Gochetti. Low and hard. What a beautiful catch by Benny. Benny goes deep. That clears the overhead screen. Gochetti from the 4 line. Lethal. Backhand by Carballo passes. Rebote. Big bounce. Carballo up the wall. Had some hang time there.
And folks, that top 10 takes us a few minutes from the start of game number 3 here. Those little battle court angles, Stu. Less than a minute till game 3. You see up there on your board right now, high 5. Last chance to place those wagers before the start of our 3rd game. Pick the winners of games 3 through 7 to cash in.
Highlight, I just realized who you are in actual real life. And no, I did respond to it. Actually, that person was on in the Pari-mutuel chat yesterday, and I did respond to it, actually, at length. I don't know if you were listening yesterday. Highlight, were you in yesterday's conversation? That guy from Battle Court was in this chat, so yeah. And you're absolutely right. Migarena played fantastic the other day. It takes players a little while to adjust to the court.
With that, let's start our 3rd game.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to begin game 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, Ikeda. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Kubala. There's the serve. We begin. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Kubala takes on the bounce back to the 11. Rebote left side, high and inside. Ikeda makes the catch at the 6 line, backhand. Kubala at the sidewall with the tip ball, point 1. Ikeda first up on the board in our 3rd game. Now bring to the court the white shirt, post 3, Robin. Thank you, Fat Boy. We appreciate it. Again, like I said yesterday, I'll probably say every day, I have a difficult time calling you Fat Boy, but that's your screen names. That's all I have to go by. I can either go with Fat if I wanted to abbreviate or Boy, but I don't think those are either better. Robote forehand to the inside. Here's a catch by Robin. Backhand. Kate on the hop. Forehand to the inside. Robin, good pickup there at the 11 line. Powerful backhand by Ikeda. Passes. Ball tipped. Point 3. Green, post 4, Carballo receives. Not that you would want to, but if you go back in the on YouTube, it's just the Sunday afternoon performance. It happened, I'd say, probably around the 4th or 5th game, somewhere there. If you watch the replay of the chat, what was his name? Adam Smith. Robote forehand. Here's a catch by Carballo. Carballo powerfully from the forehand passes. Big right side by Carballo. Robote to the inside, big bounce. Stopped by Carballo. Carballo powerfully from the right side. That escaped. Hit the overhead screen, point 3. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 5. The black shirt receives. Ben. Excellent serve by Robin, nice and deep. Catch by Robin. Here's a backhand from the 9 line. Good read by Ben. Low and inside with a light touch. That was beautifully thrown, point 5. In this matchup, we have Ben serving to Bueno, yellow post 6. Here's a backhand by Bueno. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Robote 2-all. Will score. Point 5. Pink post 7. Julian receives. There's a backhand by Julian. Low to the inside. Ben's there. Ben Costado back to the inside. Julian dropping Robote. He makes a save. Ben back to the 10 line. Ball tip, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Bradley. Big right side by Bradley. Catch by Julian. Scoop by Bradley. Bradley commits to the backcourt, makes a great catch. That one comes in and scores. Point 7. Seven with 2 points. Serving to post 2.
Kubala, we've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Rebote forehand by Julin. Kubala on the catch. Backhand by Kubala. Julin's there. Julin low and hard and scoring .7. Julin has 4 points. Receiving the red of post 1, Ikeda. Here's a backhand by Ikeda. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand with a light touch. Good read by Ikeda. Backhand from the 7 line. Rebote, the rebound from the back wall comes out to the 6 line, saved by Julin. Backhand 2-all. Will score for Ikeda, .1. 3 points for the 1 post. Here's the green of post for Carballo. Powerful forehand by Carballo, saved on the rebote by Ikeda. Scoop by Ikeda. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand, left side rather. That hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. .1. One on the board with 5 points. Here's post 3, Robin. Two all. Oh, what a catch. Oh, no, he was going to swing his arm from the ground, and that would have counted, but could not make the play. Great effort by Ikeda, .3. They're on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Bueno. Beautiful catch by Bueno off a bullet serve by Robin. Rebote left side by Robin to the inside. What a catch by Bueno. Robin's there. Backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. At the side wall. Bueno makes the save. Catch by Robin. Robin hard to the inside. That will score on the second bounce. Well played. .3. 6 points and a possible game point for the wide of post 3. Robin trying to stop him. Ben. Ball tipped off the serve. Point in game. Post 3, Robin. 1 places, 7 shows. Unofficial order finished 3-1-7. Your prices will be up in a moment.
Results are official. Coming in first, post 3, Robin. Taking second, post 1, Ikeda. Coming in third, post 7, Julian. 317, the official order of finish for Game 3. There are your prices. $2 Quinella 1-3, $13. Trifecta 317 108.60. $2 wager on 3 to win, $8.80. First number for today's high five, the number 3. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 4 closes out today's early pick 3. Post time for Game 4, 7 minutes. Good luck.
Clear, Jedden on the hop, brings it in. Sidearm forehand, Manny knows where to be, pulls in another one. Back over the top, here's Benny, nice catch on the left side up overhead. El Barba, that's a tough rebote save.
Rebote forehand by Tennessee is low to the inside. CRB's on it, winding up. Kind of a drop shot. Tennessee got to it, though. Throws it to the outside. What a save by CRB. Here's the catch by Nicholas from the outside. Big right side. Kubala looking for the rebote. He makes a beautiful save.
Rebote, saved by Julian. He digs it out. Oriana Bote right at the feet. Julian scoops that one up. Douglas keeps this one to the outside. Julian has it on the forehand. Sidearm play. Just out of reach, and Douglas, though, digs out a tough rebote. That's a big bounce over Julian.
Carballo, backhand. Rebote forehand by Benny in the middle of the court. Carballo from the 7 line. Rebote saved by Benny. That's beautiful. Caught by Julian at the 9 line. He goes deep. Rebote saved beautifully by Arat.
Did get there. Backhand lobbed and clearing the overhead screen. Forehand, Rebote powered. Caught off the sidewall. Rotz turns Rebote on the backhand. Manny, that kicked up. But what an effort on the backhand.
Rebote forehand saved by Iriondo. Sherry's there. Here's Iriondo. Backhand. Low runner. Sherry dug it out. Made contact. Robote forehand saved by Manny. Here's Carballo backing in. Robote saved by Manny.
And folks, that top 10 takes us down here about 2 minutes from the start of game number 4. See, the pick 3 will conclude here in this 4th game. Also in the midst of the high 5 right now, Robin. Man, he's been playing so well in these middle games. You look at his stats here, I mean, at least in just this season, 18 games played, 4 wins, 3 places, 1 show. But the last 10, you see 2 wins, 2 places, and a show, 50% in the money. And already this week, a win and a place. I haven't looked at the full single standings yet this week. Gaucheri is closing in on 20 wins, the leader of the late game singles competition. But in all other games, you got Kubala. Games 1 through 4, he is our leader, 16 wins. Sizable lead in the games 1 through 4 competition. Next closest, you have Ikeda sitting at 12 wins, Jedden with 11. I think Manny at 10. But again, just the late games, you got Gaucheri in first and Douglas in second. Ready to go with game 4.
Ready to begin game 4. Spectacular 7 scoring. Robin has the serve. Bueno receives. Here's the serve. We begin. We begin with an overserve. Point 2. Wide of post 3, Benny receives. Here's the catch and the backhand by Bueno. Robote forehand by Benny. Bueno's there. 2-all. As beautifully executed by Bueno to score, point 2. 2 will serve to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Anderluck. Here's the backhand by Anderluck. Bueno's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote forehand. Bueno on the catch. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Bueno's there. Robote coming in low, saved on the forehand of Anderluck. Bueno cuts it off at the 7. Low and hard, scooped up by Anderluck. Here's the backhand. Robote, forehand by Bueno. Anderluck on the catch, backhand. Scoop by Bueno. Here's the backhand from the 11 line. 1-0 at the 4. What a catch by Anderluck. Checks to make sure it's safe. Puts to the outside, and it scores. Well played by both players. Point goes to the 4. Black shirt at post 5 now receiving. Bragley. Powerful forehand by Anderluck. A rebote left side. That's too high. Point 4. Ben receives. Yellow post 6. Ben moves to the outside, makes a fine catch. Here's Anderluck. Nice pickup at the 10 line. Rebote forehand. What a catch by Ben. Here's the backhand from the 10. Rebote forehand save by Anderluck. Ben moves up. 2-all. Lands into score. Well played by both players. Point 6. 6 will serve to the pink of post 7, Ikeda. Point 7. Here's the purple at post 8 to complete the first round of play is Carballo. Powerful forehand by Carballo. Scoop attempt missed. Point 7. First round's complete. First to return, Robin. There's the backhand by Robin. Costello 2-all by Robin. Beautifully executed and scoring. Point 1. One with 2 points. Here's post 3, Benny. Benny from the forehand.
That ball tipped off the scoop attempt, point 3. Benny will take over the serve. Receiving, blue post 2, Bueno. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Catch by Benny. Bueno goes deep. Robote coming out. Robote left side to the inside. Bueno reads it, catches it in the air, dropped it on the backswing, point 3. 4 points for the 3 post. Here's the black up post 5, Bragley. Ball died coming out of the service box and scores, point 3. 6 points and a possible game point for Benny in the white up post 3, trying to stop him. Anderluck. Outside placement a bit too wide. Point in game, post 3, Benny. 7-1, 2, and 4 pair off and playoff for second and third place. 7 first serves, 2-1. Robote forehand by Keita. There's a catch by Robin. Robin, big bounce to the inside. Oh, Picala got him. Point 1. Two now serves to 4. Powerful, powerful forehand by Anderluck. Bueno going for the save. Point 4. One serves to 4. This is place and show point. Here's the backhand by Robin. Costado with the 2-all touch. Robin hard to the inside. That scores on the second bounce. 1 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finished 3-1-4. Your price will be up in a moment. 314, your prices are now official. $2 Canelo 1-3, $15.60 trifecta 314. $112.80. $2 wager on 3 to win, $860. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 5, the first of our 2 doubles games. Played 2, 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 5, 7 minutes. Good luck. Catch by Ben. Hard by Ben. Scoop by Ikeda. By Ben. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Ben looking for the rebote. He puts that one inside. Carballo, a leaping catch. Side, Aaron Deluxe there, backhand. What a catch by Flores up the wall at the 10 line. Rebote forehand, tough one, and he got it.
Backhand by Julin. Into the corner. The forehand rebote. Saved by Nicholas. Here's Julin. Winds up to Costado. 2-wall. Nicholas. There's that line catch.
Fake the 2-all, put it inside. Benny makes the catch. There's the backhand. Aratz on the run. Aratz saves the rebote. He's up. Benny makes the catch on the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. One-handed grab by Aratz. Hard to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Bote forehand. What a catch by Jairo. It's capturing an audience that wants to follow you regularly and holding on to them. That's a tough thing in this day and age. Rebote forehand. Jairo makes the catch. Low and hard to the inside. What a catch by Manu. Low and hard to the inside. Backhand by Gaucheri. Catch by Aratz. Rebote left side. Stays on the wall. What a catch by Aratz.
Left side rebote. Nicholas plays it high off the front wall. Douglas runs under it. Shoots it back inside. What a scoop by Nicholas.
Rebote left side by Douglas. Scoop by Jairo. Jairo back to the inside. Douglas is there. 2-0 by Douglas. Read by Jairo. Stopped by Jairo. What a catch by Douglas.
And folks, that top 10 best catches from last season takes us down here about 2 minutes. Make that 1 minute from the start of Game 5. We updated the singles standings, so let's talk about some doubles here, Stu.
Please.
A 5-win lead for Gaucheri and Flores up at the top, first place. And still, 12 wins, no places. What a run for Gaucheri and Flores. 15 in the money finishes in 32 games. Second place right now, that's the tighter competition. Douglas and Kubalas currently sit in solo second with 7 wins. You got CRB and Benny in third place with 6, and then 3 teams tied at 5 wins. Hyro in Tennessee, Cool Fitness and Arats, Inaki and Bradley. And still going here with our first doubles tournament of the season, which should have about 1 month left. Let's begin game number 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to begin game number 5. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. Up first and serving, the red shirts at post 1, the man with all the laughs. That's Cool Fitness in the front court with the Rats in the back court. Blue post 2 receives El Barba and Manu. There's a serve by Cool Fitness. We begin with an under serve. Point 2. 2 first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts post 3. Kate and Ben. There's a backhand by Ben. Catch by Manu. Manu on the forehand over the top. Kata takes it on the bounce. There's a backhand by Ben. Powerfully thrown to the inside. A rebote. Forehand by El Barba. Well played. Here's a backhand by Ben. Manu to the inside. Here's a backhand by Ben. Beautiful shot by El Barba will score to the inside, point 2. In this matchup, we have El Barba serving to the green shirts, post 4, CRB and Benny. Here's the backhand by Benny. Rebote left side by Manu. CRB up the 5 line. Benny from the 12, forehand, goes deep. Manu's there. Rebote forehand by CRB.
Manu takes it on the bounce at the 10. Scoop by Manu. Another powerful backhand. Robote coming out to the inside at the side wall. Albarba moves up. Both players read it. Oh, my. Miscommunication on the 4 leads to a loss of point 2. Two with 3 points. Here's post 5. The black shirts take the court. Juice and Nicholas. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Backhand by Albarba passes. Nicholas on the rebote. The inside. Manu switches to the rebote to make the save. Here's Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Albarba. That one passes. Ball tipped at the 12.5. Receiving the yellow shirts, post 6, we have Jedden and Manny. There's a backhand by Manny. Rebote coming out. Backhand by Nicholas. Hard throw to the inside. Manny's there. Rebote forehand. Just missed at the 7 line, 0.5. Receiving the pink post 7, Jairo in Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand. Nicholas takes it on the bounce at the 7. Big right side by Tennessee. Nicholas is there. Here's the backhand. Backhand by Tennessee. Nicholas takes it in the air at the 9. Rebote left side. Here's Tennessee. From deep in the backcourt, he comes over the top. Picada, brought down by Nicholas at the 11. Beautiful catch by Tennessee. Nicholas is there. Here's the backhand from the 9. Tennessee again. Jairo calls for the rebote, plays it low and inside, and it scores. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirts, post 8, Anderluck and Julian. Here's a backhand by Julian. Rebote, forehand. Here's Julian on the bounce at the 12 line. Backhand by Jairo. Catch by Anderluck. Powerful throw to the inside. Hyro's there. Here's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rotate forehand by Anderluck. Hyro takes it in the air at the 7. Backhand goes wall to wall, out to the rebote. Anderluck's there. Catch by Hyro. Rebote coming all the way out. Anderluck, midcourt, catch by Hyro. Carom by Hyro lands wide, point 8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First return, the red shirts post 1, Cool Fitness and Arats. Here's the backhand by Arats. Anderluck's there. Backhand. Arats from the back wall. Julin on the catch at the 11 line. Forehand to the inside, big bounce. Rebote forehand. Julin on the catch. Arats is there. Backhand to the inside. Here's Julin from the forehand at the 11. Arats again. Arats on the catch. Backhand from the 12 line. Powerfully thrown. Julin's there. Arats on the catch, forehand. Here's the backhand by Arats, powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out to the 5 line, turned on the forehand of Anderluck to the outside. Arats makes the save. Julin moves in at the 7 line. That scores, point 8. 3 points for the 8 team. Now receiving the white at post 3, Ikeda and Ben. Rebote forehand. Here's the catch by Ikeda. Ikeda from backhand by Anderluck. Rebote comes out. Catch by Ikeda. Here's the backhand. That passes. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Ikeda steps in at the 10 line. Powerful throw. Julin is there. Backhand. Ikeda up to the 3 line. Turns the rebote hard to the inside, and Julin's there. Here's Ben on the forehand from the 11. Ben gets rid of that quick on the left side, down low. Here's the catch by Julin. Ben from the 13 line, forehand to midcourt. Anderluck's there. Ikeda looks for the rebote, plays it up from the forehand. Julin on the bounce at the 8 line. Ikeda, beautiful catch. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Julin's there. Big backhand by Ben. Here's the catch by Julin. Julin goes deep. Rebote coming out to Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Ikeda calls for the rebote. Plays it from the forehand. Beautiful catch by Ben. Backhand from the 13 line. What a catch by Julin up high on the left side. That backhand, though, gets away from him. Hits the overhead screen. Point 3. 3 teams on the board with 2 points. Serving 2 post 4. CRB and Benny. There's the backhand by Benny. Hard throw to the inside. Ikeda makes a fine save. CRB going for it in the air, knocked it down, point 3. 3 with 4 points. Here's post 2, El Barba and Manu. There's a backhand by Manu. Hard throw to the inside. Ben's there. Big backhand. Robote coming out. El Barba swinging at it. Just has a miss, point 3. 6 points for the 3 team and a possible game point. Trying to stop them, the yellow of post 6, Jedden and Manny. Here's the backhand by Manny. Robote forehand. Jedden makes the catch. Backhand. Low and hard. Ikeda's there. Backhand from the 7 line. Right to the corner, and Manny's there. Here's Ben on the forehand. Backhand by Ben. What a catch by Manny deep in the backcourt. He comes out over the top. Ikeda takes it on the forehand. Right side, right to the corner, out to the Robote, and it scores for the win. 1 in game, post 3. Ikeda and Ben. 3 wins it, 8 serves to 2. This is a playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. Manu on the backhand to the inside. What a catch by Anderluck at the 8. That clears the overhead screen, and Manu's there. Backhand. Julian on the catch. Robote for El Barba. Turn on the left side to the inside. Julian's there. Karam. Stopped by Manu. High bounce Karam by Manu. Anderluck has it at the 8 line to the outside. 3-wall play. Manu reads it. Robote to the inside. Big bounce. Robote powerfully thrown by Manu. Julian's on it. 8 places, 2 shows. 3-8-2. Unofficial order finish for Game 5. $3-8-2, the official order finish for Game 5. $2 Quinella 3-8, $48. Trifecta 3-8-2, $712.80. $2 wager on 3 to win, $12.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 6. Minutes. Good luck. Rebote forehand by Flores. Here's Jairo. Two-all by Flores will score. There's a backhand by Rats, catch by Julin. Big right side by Julin, goes wall to wall. Rebote coming out. 2-all will score beautifully again for CRB.
Up the 8 line of the backhand. Rats backs up, pulls it in. This one overhead. There's Nicholas. Rebote forehand. Rats runs under it. Shoots a 2-wall to score.
Here's the backhand by Iñaki. Rebote coming out. 2-all opens and scores. Backhand by Gaucheri, powerfully thrown. Rebote comes out to the 6th line. Turned on the forehand of Iñaki. Gaucheri winds up. Costalo 2-all opens up wide. Rebote forehand. This one caught by Iñaki. Sends it to the inside. Iñaki on the catch. 2-all to score. Nicholas will take it on the bounce at the 10 line. Low and hard to the inside. Gaucheri's there. Backhand. 2-all. Scores. By Julin, powerfully thrown. Rebote kicks out to the 7 line. Benny's on it. Julin takes it on the bounce at the 10 line. Going hard to the inside. Benny turning a difficult. That had the distance, landed in, and scored for the win.
Saved by Jairo. Lotte on the wall, kicking up. Beautiful catch. Nice control. There's the backhand. Outside placement. Douglas. High scoop. 2-wall. Off the rebote. Scores.
To the forehand of Douglas, caught by Manu. There's the backhand by Manu, caught by Douglas. Douglas goes deep. In is the call, 0.7.
And folks, that top 10 takes us down here 2 minutes from the start of Game 6 feature singles game starting up. That would be in 2 minutes. been a
musical day.
It's been a good day today. This may start something.
It's been a musical day. No, I mean it's been. I mean the music right now we have Credence playing overhead, and the players even Manu was shifting from side to side. Inaki singing the words, which is funny because he's got that. Oh, it's just funny to hear Inaki sing. He's had a tune in the accent, and it's an interesting combination.
He likes to sing. You know,
he does like to sing. That's a beautiful
likes
song.
to have fun.
He's singing. Bob, when I sing.
Robin said something very profound. Well, I'll repeat that on the broadcast.
Okay.
Because, you know, some bathroom trips are more productive than others. And earlier in game 2, Robin hit me with something very prophetic. And he said, because I mentioned that I like the beat. He said, when you're happy, you're kind of more focused on the beat. When you're sad, you're more focused on the lyrics. So I guess Stu's a lyrical guy, Andrew a beat guy. I guess that's kind of...
Well, I've been pretty honest about my issues with depression over the years. I mean, that kind of follows suit. So I guess. Oh yeah, Mike. Diaz
is like, what? You're going to
this
say
is
that on
a
the
surprise to Diaz. It's like, no. Everybody
No,
who
I'm gonna
pays
say
attention to the show for 5 years knows that I'm transparent as can be. What do you say we begin game 6?
Let's play this 6th game.
Time to begin our 6th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round play. Up first and serving, red shirt post 1, Nicholas, receiving blue post 2, Manny.
Although I will say I don't necessarily believe that is accurate. I believe that's an interesting interpretation and opinion. But no, I think you can
You're just a
enjoy
smart guy.
both lyrics and the beat and have it not be related to...
Say maybe what you're feeling that day.
Exactly.
You know, it could change with the weather. Yeah,
100%.
I'm with you.
Here's a serve. We begin. Robote forehand, straight back. Catch by Nicholas. Excellent play by Nicholas there at the screen. Manny going for the 3-ball play. Nicholas back to the outside, gets this one, makes the save. Ball tip, point 1. Receiving in the white shirt of post 3, Iñaki.
Ernesto, that's hilarious. You're giving me $5 for answering your question. I mean, I'm sorry I didn't get to your question. I will get it in between the next 2 games. Because, again, where a player stands, it's not exactly outlined in written rules. But there is an etiquette that you know and that I know and that it's sometimes difficult to convey to other people. Would you have taken his head off? Maybe.
There's a backhand by Iñaki. Robote coming out. Iñaki to the inside, a little lower. Robote comes to the 9 line. Beautiful catch by Iñaki. Here's the backhand. Stays to the inside. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Catch by Iñaki. Dos Paredes. Lands in and scores. Point 3. Receiving in the green shirt of post 4, Jairo. Here's the backhand by Jairo. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Iñaki. Jairo makes the catch. Point 4. 4 serves the black shirt at post 5. Here's Douglas.
Yes. So what you're talking about is a player who seems to be intentionally blocking with his body position someone from throwing a shot. There's some player, we have quite a bit of that, actually, in the very, very, very beginning of the program back in 2018. A number of the football players took up, like, defensive positions and where they would stand to, like, encroach on the other players. Carballo's always kind of had that tendency just to stand wherever it is that he is. There's not a specific rule against it. He's catch by Douglas, backhand. Robote forehand by Jairo, catch by Douglas. Douglas winds up, Costello 2-all, thrown beautifully to score, 0.5. In this matchup, we have Douglas serving to Manu in the yellow of post 6. And the general rule that we have, yeah, it shouldn't be allowed, but the general rule that we have here is you can stand where you want. There are appropriate places to stay. We bring it to stand. We bring it to players' attention. But it is your responsibility to get out of the way. That is, it's 100% on the player to get out of the way so that players can throw what they need to or what they want to throw. Robote forehand by Douglas. Douglas from the 9 line, over the top. Pika, big bounce. Stopped by Manu at the 10 line. Catch by Douglas, backhand. Manu's there. Robote forehand, 2-pass, goes to the corner. Manu for the Robote. Douglas has it on the forehand, takes the carom, puts it inside to score, 0.5. 2 points for the 5 post, the pink of post 7. Gaucheri receives. There's the backhand by Gaucheri. Robote left side, it's a 2-all. That's going to land wide, 0.7. Gaucheri will take over the serve. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt at post 8, Arats. I don't know, Ernesto, that that's the truth. I think that Gaucheri will make certain adjustments to a point, but if you saw World Supercourt last year, it was either last year or 2 years ago, guys were just firing the ball, and there's not a lot of time on this court to get out of the way. Robote forehand. Robote, ooh, escapa, 0.7. Here's post 2, Manny. Believe it or not, Ernesto, Carballo definitely isn't. He's not standing there by intent. He's standing there by impulse. If you see the way that he plays, it's just, it's been like that since the beginning. Carballo's always kind of played that way, and positioning has been an issue. Robote forehand goes back. Robote coming out. Robote a forehand by Manny. Here's Gaucheri. 0.7. 7 with 4 points. Here's post 1. Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Robote rifle to the inside. Nicholas is there. Costello 2-all. Perfectly executed by Nicholas to score, 0.1. 3 points for the 1 post. Here's the white of post 3, Iñaki. Ernesto. You're sitting watching at home. I'm sitting here. It's, believe me, you have no idea how many of these conversations we've had with with Carballo and a few other people about how to get out of the way. Don't cross in front of the player. You have to cross behind them. We've had this conversation just multiple times. You can't prove intent where that's concerned. If he denies it, wow, Inaki. But it's Nicholas. Nicholas can take as much time as he needs. See, this is perfect. Beautiful white Cinta. That Cinta is brand new. That was worth the wait. That's a beautiful Cinta.
Backhand by Inaki. Robote comes in low. Nicholas makes the save. Inaki, a tip ball at the 5 line, point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1. Nicholas trying to stop him. Hyro. Here's the backhand by Hyro. Robote coming out. Scoop by Nicholas and the 2-all. Hyro reads it, stops it. Costi inside. What a catch by Nicholas. Here's the backhand from the 9 line. Robote forehand, 2 pass. Robote left side by Nicholas to the inside. Scoop by Hyro. And a costado 2-all to score. Point 4. Play continues. 4 with 3 points. Here's post 6. Manu. There's the backhand by Manu. Robote forehand by Hyro. Hyro on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Powerfully thrown to the inside. Robote forehand, passing. Manu on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 10 line. Backhand to the outside, a little too far outside. Beautiful scoop by Arta here. Point 4. 4 with 5 points. Possible game point. Douglas receives. There's a backhand by Douglas. Robote left side by Douglas to the inside. Hyro's there. Backhand. Another low Robote. This one's saved by Douglas. Hyro makes the catch. Robote save is short. Point in game. Post 4, Hyro. 1 places, 7 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-1-7. Your price will be up in a moment. Results from Game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Hyro. Taking second, post 1, Nicholas. Coming in third, post 7, Go Sherry. 4-1-7, the official order of finish for Game 6. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 1-4, $35. The trifecta, 4-1-7, $225.20. $2 wager on 4 to win, $12.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 7. It is a spectacular 7. Doubles match, part of Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. Game 7 will also conclude the high five for today. Post time for Game 7. 7 minutes. Good luck. So, Ernesto, let's get back to your... Yeah. So, there's a few players that, for instance, like, let's take Ikeda. Ikeda doesn't play dirty, but Ikeda does have a habit of crossing and encroaching. As the guy's throwing his backhand, if you see, Ikeda's waiting for the ball to leave the cesta as he's moving over to the inside. He's at significant risk getting hit by the cesta. And at Calder, he actually encroached a little bit too much, and he got hit in the ear, cut his ear wide open. He had to get stitches. And Ikeda has experience, you know, playing highlight. Carballo's experience, as you know, is limited to what we have here at Magic City, and that's always been a part of Carballo's game, has been this very aggressive style of play, but also sometimes standing in the wrong place. There's a couple guys that stand in the wrong place. Like a current thing that's been happening lately, and even in, I'll leave other names out, they like duck as opposed to moving. It's like they're standing in a spot where the guy's throwing, and they'll just duck down, so they have the advantage of being able to, instead of running to the outside and then moving back in, they know the guy's putting it inside, so they'll duck. They'll let him throw it, and then they'll move. It's a shorter walk to the inside. There's no rule against it. It's not particularly good form, but there is no rule against it.
And if a player were to get hit by a ball standing in the wrong spot, I mean, would the point? It depends how.
We don't have that rule.
Yeah,
we don't have that. That's a rule that, in fact, if Scott is listening on his drive home, this is something we talked about in 2018, 2019.
Sure.
This is a rule that we do have to have, because if I throw the ball and it strikes a player before striking the front wall,
sure.
My opinion for what it's worth is that the player who gets hit with the ball, whether it's off the front wall or out of the cesta, loses the point.
I would agree.
Because I would never believe that someone would be like, let's say we had, you know, one of Scott's big $25,000 paydays on the line.
Right.
Would I step in front of a ball coming out of someone's cesta to affect the outcome of a game? That would be crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
that would be.
You're not going to put
crazy.
yourself in the line of
No,
that.
It makes no sense to affect the outcome of a game. So, I think we do need a rule that says that, you know, if a player is hit by the ball when the ball's after the ball's left the cesta and it's on the way to the front wall and a player is struck by it, it's loss of point, which would be consistent anytime you're hit by the ball coming off the front wall or out of the cesta, it's loss of point. Because if you're hit with it off the rebote, you know, that's loss of point. We've seen that a couple times.
Is there some discretion? I mean, if like someone just straight hooks one and it hits them in like the shin, I mean, it's like it's not going to reach the front wall. Does that?
So my problem with discretion.
Yeah.
No, I believe that all the emphasis needs to be stay the hell out of the way of the ball.
Yeah. Okay. No,
stay the hell, especially if you've been, because even the weaker players on the roster have now been playing 6.5 years.
Right.
At a minimum, you should be able to stay away from the ball. And Ernesto brings up a good point, is that, yeah, if you want to start targeting guys, no, I don't think we need a rule that says that. That's a conversation. If I believe that anybody has intentionally thrown the ball towards someone or at someone, no, I'm pulling them off the court and have a nice day.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but Ernesto comes from, and Andrew's heard me say this, Ernesto comes from North Miami, where I come from, and you work those problems out at North Miami, because North Miami, I'm throwing it at you. If I'm throwing a cortada and you're standing in the wrong place, I'm throwing the cortada.
Yeah.
And you better catch it or get out of the way somehow. It's at North Miami, there was this certain reckless. Is the carom serve allowed in this year's tournament? Fat Boy, no. No, we stay away from carom serves here. And I'll tell you my reasoning for avoiding carom serves. It introduces yet another element that we don't necessarily need at Magic City. And also, this sidewall is very unpredictable. Very unpredictable. So if we had a consistent sidewall, you know, where the whole thing's poured concrete, and yeah, maybe there's a couple settlement fractures in it, like all the frontons had, then you can have a carom. Here, you see guys throwing regular caroms, and it shoots out 20 feet or something like that. So to introduce a carom serve, I think I don't think it's fair to the bettors, and I don't think it's fair to the players. Andrew? I don't like to just ramble on and not allow Andrew to...
I agree. If you were defending a carom serve, would the front quarter be more to the outside? I mean, would they be protecting the 2-wall, I would assume?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at tournaments and when you look at, you know, partidos overseas, the carom serve is broken out rarely. You don't throw a common. In a 35-point partido, maybe you see 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And you throw it when you know you got it. You throw it when you know you got it.
Is the opponent just, like, sleeping? I mean,
no,
he's
he's just not ready for it. It's like you turn around, you see who's serving, and you say, this guy never throws a carom serve. It's just not on your radar. Okay. Or, hey, that partido I watched last week, that guy throws carom serves. I need to be ready to stop it.
Yeah.
I need to be ready to stop it. And then as the front quarter, you move out to take the ball in the air.
Okay.
Because a particularly good carom serve, the back quarter and doubles is not going to have a chance to get to.
Well, that's something. I mean, you throw it. Well, again, if you throw it with a higher bounce, high off the front wall, then they could take it in the air. Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking about.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't think we need. I
don't think so.
I just don't think that adds anything to what we have, except something else.
Yes. The way the serve is, I mean, it opens it up for speed, powerful serves, crossing the side, a little more technique and power,
Absolutely.
and I like that.
Yeah.
Game 7, Stu.
Time to begin our 7th game. It is a spectacular 7. Doubles match. Part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. Up first, red shirts post 1, CRB Benny. Anderluck Julian receive. CRB serves. We begin. Scoop by Benny off the sidewall. Backhand 2-all. Caught in the air by Anderluck. Anderluck powerfully from the forehand. What a catch by Benny. Backhand 2-all again. Anderluck caught that one too. Forehand. Passes Benny. Rebote for CRB. Catch by Julian. Backhand by Julian. Scores. Point 2. Receiving the white shirts post 3, Jedden and Manny. Here's the backhand by Manny, powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Anderluck on the forehand, Rebote. Jedden makes the catch. Here's Julian from the 12 line. Big right side. Catch by Manny. Julian now from the 10. Manny lets it pass. Rebote forehand. Stopped by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Manny. Manny's there. Backhand from the 12 line. Manny on the backhand from the 12 line. Here's Julian.
Here's the backhand by Julian. Man, he's there. Robote forehand by Anderlock. Jedden has it on the 7. Backhand thrown powerfully. Robote coming back out. Outside placement. Julian looks for the Robote, keeps it on the right side. Point 2. 2 serving to the green shirts of post 4. Douglas and Kubala. Yeah, but Jat, that's what we were just discussing before. Anyone who would, like, say, "Oh, my bad," and we know that he actually hit another player with it, that person needs to be fired. We shouldn't have to have a rule about that. Beautiful catch by Kubala in the backcourt. Here's Anderluck. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Anderluck makes the catch. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Anderluck on the Robote. Catch by Douglas. Backhand from the 8. Douglas takes it in the air. Splitter. Stopped by Julian. Wow. Robote forehand. Catch by Douglas. Backhand. Catch by Julian. Made deep. Kubala fine catch the 11 line. Low and hard. Catch by Anderluck. Backhand. Kubala on the backhand from the 10 line. Anderluck's there. Backhand from the 8. Here's a backhand. Robote coming out. Kubala. Wow. Okay, point 2. Two on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5. The black shirts receive Iñaki and Bragley. Big right side by Bragley. Catch by Anderluck midcourt. There's the backhand. Bragley from the 11 line. Bragley from the 10. Powerful throw. Here's Julian. Backhand. Scoop by Iñaki. Hooked for Bote, point 5. Yellow shirts, post 6. Juice and Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Powerful throw to the inside. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Robote left side. Inaki, good read. Takes it in the air. Powerful forehand, low and inside. Nicholas for the Robote save. Here's Bragley. Good changeup. Nicholas reads it. The inside he goes. Bragley, beautiful catch at the 11 line. Big backhand. Inaki on the Robote. Nicholas is there. Catch by Inaki. Inaki to the inside. Split placement scores. Well thrown, 0.5. Receiving yellow, pink shirts at post 7, Bueno and Robin. Adam, I wasn't arguing with you about the speed of the ball. I was basically pointing out the pace of the game. That's what we were talking about, the speed of the game, how it's played here at Magic City. Ernesto, you weren't part of the conversation with Adam yesterday. It was quite a blast. He came around much like you did. You guys actually had quite a bit in common. But no, the pace of the game is, I mean, and again, I point to the examples of Lopez, and that's an overserve, 0.7. Here now to complete the first round, receive purple shirts post 8, Gaucheri and Flores. Point you in the direction of guys who have played the game. Ernesto, I got this. That's kind of funny. Point you in the direction of guys who play this game at the highest levels who play here at Magic City. And they all say the pace here is just faster. Gaucheri with the drop shot. Bueno had a beat on it, just missed it, 0.8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, CRB and Benny. Adam, sorry, you should come down to Magic City. We'll prove it to you. So feel free. Again, I encourage you to talk to Lopez. Ask him about the pace. Talk to any of the Dania players who came here. Ask them if it's not faster pace. It's much faster pace, especially without a consistent chick-chack and chula. The points just keep going and going and going. And you have to move more quickly on this court than you do on the bigger court. You have more time to respond on the bigger court than you do on this court. There's the backhand by Flores. Catch by CRB. Here's a catch by Benny. Point 8. White shirts, post 3, Jen and Manny. I didn't realize you were the conspiratorial type. In that case, we can stop this conversation right there. Ernesto can take care of Adam from this point forward. I think that that's appropriate. Just set Adam straight because I thought he was making progress yesterday, but basically he's kind of gotten into that no clue. Right, the best backcourt of the last 20 years is going to tell him whatever is going to say whatever we tell him to say because he's here for 4 months. Right. Catch by Manny. Here's a scoop deep by Gaucheri. Powerful, powerful backhand. Backhand by Manny. Gaucheri makes the catch. Backhand. Drop shot.
Jedden took off. Just missed, point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirts, post 8. Kosheri and Flores trying to stop him. Douglas and Kubala. Here's catch by Kubala. There's the backhand, low and hard to the inside. Flores, clutch catch. Here's the backhand. Two all by Douglas. That is perfectly executed and scoring. Point 4, play continues. Douglas will take over the serve, receiving the blue of post 2. Anderluck and Julin. Not at all being defensive. You're making incorrect statements comparing this to something else. And that's just, I mean, how do you argue with someone who's just basically, you're stating things that aren't correct? It's that simple. And it's also a 5-year-old argument, actually 6-year-old argument. Anyway, here's the catch by Douglas. Powerful throw to the inside, and Anderluck's there. Big backhand. That ball clears the overhead screen. Rabote coming out. Douglas, powerful Rabote right to the corner. Forehand Rabote save by Anderluck. Here's Douglas. Douglas rifling it to the outside. That lands in and scores point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Juice and Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas. Scoop by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Kubala fine catch. Backhand from the 12 line to the forehand of Nicholas. That forehand hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirts post 4. Douglas and Kubala trying to stop them. Iñaki and Bradley. That ball hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. Point 5. Play continues again. 5 on the board, 4 points. Here's post 7, Bueno and Robin. Rabote for Robin. He makes the save. Inaki picks it up at the 5 line. Powerful throw to the inside. Scoop by Robin. Powerful backhand follows. Robin again. Backhand again. Rabote coming out. Rabote forehand. Point 5. Possible game point for the black shirts at post 5. Iñaki and Bradley trying to stop them, the red at post 1, CRB and Benny. Big backhand by Benny, the low runner to the inside, and that's in and out of the cesta. Point 1. The one team is on the board with 2 points as play continues. Here are the white shirts, post 3, Jed and Manny. unfortunately, that one has nothing to do with highlight. I can comment on that. Ernesto can be a troll, but he knows. Manny, beautiful position to make this catch. Forehand on the return. Robote. Here's a catch by Manny. Robote forehand's going to drop low, 0.1. 4 points for the one team. Returning with possible game point go Sherry and Flores. And Adam, also, it's not a debate. There's nothing to debate. When you debate facts or interpretation of facts. You're stating things that are factually incorrect. You're just saying this is slower and this, that. None of it's true. So there's really no debate. In your opinion, which you're entitled to. You can ignore facts. But what you're saying is not factually accurate about what's going on the court right now. Backhand. Here's a catch by Gaucheri. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote left side. Catch by Benny. Robote forehand by Gaucheri, low and inside. Benny got there. There's the backhand. Gaucheri calls for the Robote, rifles it. Benny takes this one on the bounce from the 11 line. He goes deep. Robote on the wall, saved by Gaucheri. Here's Benny. Backhand. Oh. Gaucheri calls for this Robote. Back to the inside. Benny makes the catch at the 10. Beautiful Robote to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand low and hard. Gaucheri for the Robote. Back to the inside he goes. Here's Benny. That lands out. Point in game, post 8. Gaucheri and Flores. 4 serves to 5. This is a playoff 4 place and show. Five places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish, 8-5-4. Your price will be up in a moment. $8-5-4, the official order finish for Game 7. $2 Quinella 5-8, 39.80. Trifecta 8-5-4, 256.40. $1 wager on 8 to win, $9.80. Today's high five, 333-48. 4 of 5 numbers returning $42.90. Up next, the 8th and final game of the performance in advance of Battle Court at 5 p.m. Don't forget, we have Battle Court today and tomorrow at 5 p.m., nearing the end of the spring 2024 season. No scratches in Game 8. Post time 7 minutes. Good luck.
Miami a hustle city, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes
athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having to work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire. This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father. Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That one is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, the creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball, The U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the Highlight Fronton. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Battle Court coming up this evening, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, just about an hour away. Renegades and Chargers. 6 matches that you will see in order. We get started with Goanaga and Benny in singles, then Gaucheri and Ben against Iturbide and Ubia, followed by Goanaga and Arta against Zuleika and Bradley, then Arats against Iturbide in singles, and then 2 doubles matches to close it out. Joseph and Arta against El Barba and Ubia. Then Gaucheri and Arats take on Zuleika and Benny. Those will be the 6 matches in order as we continue on our Spring 24 Battle Court season. You know, it's such a nuanced argument, and I'm not going to get too involved. I mean, if you're talking about the pure speed of the ball, I mean, yeah, I think that would be kind of crazy for me to say that the goatskin pelota Dania travels faster out of the cesta, but that doesn't make the game itself faster. You know, I think about pace. I mean, I think about basketball and of a team that's high paced. They get up a lot of shots. They move the ball quickly. You talk about throws per game, reaction time off the front wall, any statistic that indicates speed, I think we would have them beat. So I get what Mr. Smith is trying to say. Yeah, in terms of pure speed of the ball and exit velocity out of the cesta, I don't think there's any argument to that. But in terms of the pace of this and this pace, and I've watched traditional highlight, watched many matches. I mean, live with one of the players, enjoy that in my off time, and haven't had the opportunity to see it live. Played overseas, but I've gone to Dania many times, and I think in terms of a lot of statistics that would indicate speed and pace, I do think we have it beat. But again, pure exit velocity of the ball out of the cesta, there could be an argument made, but I think that part of this, yes, I think part of the argument is the fact that we may be arguing 2 different things, but any physical phenomena or any physical stat, I think would indicate that this game is faster. I mean, Stu always talks about the number of throws that these guys make per game, the number of points that they play per day. I mean, some of the stuff that they do here, and from a traditional highlights perspective, is almost crazy. And that's only with a minute and a half between sets. You got to get up to the service box and serve right away. You don't have unlimited timeouts, and it's not a knock on any traditional pelota. It's just the pace and the overall speed of the game here is a lot quicker. I mean, we play 6 matches in 2.5 to 3.5 hours. If you watch one 35-point partido, that could take at least an hour, maybe even more than that. but actual pace of the game. And we got a lot of fans in the chat that have backed that up. No doubt that this pace is a lot quicker. And Jason is right on, you know. It's been a lot of converts, shall we say, from the traditional game. Got some great players, and, you know, I said to say that these guys can't compete, I don't think that's accurate either. I mean, our top player, Gaucheri, went back to the Basque Country and played a tournament. I don't know if it was Mutriku or Markina, but sometime last summer, our number one player on this roster, he went back there and defeated, well, won that doubles match that he played in. So, yes, it may not be a traditional highlight, but these players came, a lot of them, especially these late games, came from a traditional background, and I would put them up against some of the best players in the world. And I think the best players in the world would also agree that guys like Gaucheri, Olharan, Lopez, Manu can compete at any level, on any court, in any place in the world. But we'll put a bow on that. With that, we've got game number 8, final game of the day.
Time to begin game 8. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving red shirt to post 1, Aratz. Receiving blue post 2, Douglas. There's the serve. We begin. Two all opens up and scores. Point 2. Receiving white shirt to post 3. Gaucheri. Score has been corrected. Receiving green shirt to post 4, Nicholas. Point 3. Black post 5, Manny receives.
Point 3. Manu receives, yellow post 6. Point 6. Receiving, pink of post 7. Hyro. Point 6. Purple post 8 receives, Inaki. Point 8. First round's complete. Matchups are double. 2 receives. Douglas. Point 8. Rotz receives, red of post 1. Karam scores, point 8. Possible game point for Inaki, purple at post 8, trying to stop him, Nicholas. Point in a perfect game, post 8, Inaki. 3 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 836. (836), the official order finish 4. Game 8. Quinello 3-8, 30-20, trifecta 8-3-6, 301-80. Cello wager on 8 to win, 1340. Pick 3, 488, 3 of 3 numbers, returning 280-80. 5 of 8 in the Mighty Ocho, $28. That, ladies and gentlemen, completes the Pelota performance. Please join us for Battle Court at 5 p.m. Have a good day.